Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another exciting video for you and your family and friends. We are talking about how to stay healthy over the summer, how you can get the most out of the summer so you can just enjoy an amazing quality of life. That's what we're always about. My name is Dr. Sandy. I'm going into my 24th year of my own private practice, practicing chiropractic. We've seen younger people, people who are professionals, older people. We see that whole spectrum because we know that when the spine is in alignment, your quality of life is better, you'll feel better, and you get more out of life, which is what it's all about. If you've been watching for some time, welcome back, and let's get into it. So, living in Canada, love this country, but our winters can be tough to say the least. With the snow and the sleet and all that kind of stuff. And I just believe in my heart. I think for a lot of people, as I work with my patients throughout the year, it just feels like in the summertime, like if you like to walk, you're not walking as much. It's almost like it's a strong word, but like a hibernation. People are just not as active, which is no excuse. I mean, you can work out at home, you can join a gym, obviously. You need to work out throughout the year, but there's no doubt that I think in the colder months, we just kind of want to stay inside, not move that much. And when the warm weather comes, let's get out there, let's get walking, let's get moving. The human body is designed to move to be healthy. I believe when we're moving, when we're active, when we're participating in life, we get the most out of our body. And when we're sedentary, when we're not moving, I think a lot of health problems can develop, obviously. So let's jump into this. So number one, if you're listening to this, obviously, if you can, I would encourage you to take your workouts outside. Maybe if you do yoga, stretching. I think one of the best exercises I can share with you is walking. It's free. You really don't need equipment. You just need to walk, but get out there, get that fresh air. It's beneficial. It's gentle with the body. And you can go at a level that works for you. So let's say you're really in top health, you feel fantastic. You can go for like a 1 hour walk and you're enjoying. You can probably go at a brisk pace if you're healthy enough. But let's say your health is not the best. Maybe the body doesn't feel right and you're just recovering from a certain illness or something like that. I think walking is still beneficial. Obviously, listen to your body, and if you've been given restrictions, you have to honor them. But even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes we have patients where they're sore, they can't move properly, and I'll tell them, you know what, even if you can do like a 5-10 minute walk, but do it 3 times a day, 4 times a day. And if I add that up, I'll get more than half an hour, so that's still beneficial. But movement is king. You need to be moving, obviously safely, but movement is always going to be a good thing. And I would also encourage you over the summer, try to change up your activities. So maybe in the summertime, maybe look at swimming, like if that's something you enjoy. Maybe this is the time when you want to take out your golf clubs and do some different activities, tennis. Just change it up. And if you feel healthy and strong enough, maybe you look in your local community at going on hikes, go with the family, go with a friend. I believe there's something powerful when you're in groups or you're with someone. But if you choose, and if you're like, I that's my time to I need to meditate, then maybe you want to go by yourself. But I think there's a value, working out or being active with other people as well. And then if you're going to be active, what I would also suggest is, obviously the sun will be stronger in the middle of the day. So if you'd like to go for a walk or a jog or something like that, maybe go early in the morning or go later in the evening when the sun is not as strong. So obviously we want to be mindful of that as well. Also in the summertime, I would also encourage obviously that we're hydrating. So water is absolutely critical during this time. Coconut water, I'm a big fan of that. It's full of positive electrolytes that are good for the body. So we're going to hydrate. We're going to get more active. We're going to try to change the activities we're doing. I think the body also likes change. You can't just keep doing the same thing again and again. First of all, I think it just gets boring, but even the body, I think having different inputs is good for the body as well. I think another thing as well, you should look at your diet and maybe focus on fruits that are more seasonal at this time. So based on my research, I was seeing suggestions like, watermelon or certain berries. This is an optimal time to enjoy those fruits. So looking at that, enjoying a fruit in its prime time. Obviously, if you can, try to buy more local. I think these things would be beneficial. I also think it's a time to reflect that as we go through the year. I mean, it's hard to believe we're in June. By the end of June, which is just in a few weeks, half the year is over. I know I just said that. Can you believe it? Half the year is going to be over. So I think it's a good time to reassess where you're at. I would look at where you are, like professionally. Maybe if you're listening to this, you're a student academically, like how are things going? Where are you headed? You may want to reevaluate your diet and nutrition. You may want to look at your exercises, as I already mentioned. You may want to look at your sleep schedule, which I'm going to bring to you as well. I think during the summertime, we have to still make sure we're getting enough rest. There's more light outside, but we should look at our sleep. Are we getting enough? Is there anything we can do to enhance our sleep as well? So I really think this is a great time to kind of reset and kind of see where you're at with your health lifestyle habits. I think another thing I'm going to mention as well is that I believe in the summertime that if you have kids like I do, they're going to be off, schedules are going to kind of shift. You might be spending more time going out, going on vacations, doing day trips as well, which I think is actually very important. But just be mindful of that. Things are going to change, but you should change it up. Enjoy the weather, get outside. But things are going to shift. And I don't think we need to get upset about it. Like maybe the sleep schedule might be a little bit off. Things might just kind of change because now there's kids who are on holidays and things like that. But I think embrace it. I think there's a time to be hyper structured and we need to focus. There's a time to kind of relax. And I know for me, obviously still going to go to work, but I think knowing that the kids are home, it's summertime, it's just a different energy. And I think it's a time for us to also, again, enjoy, take those day trips. If you're listening to this, man, there's so many hardworking people, but if you can, take a vacation, even if it's for a few days or a week or whatever you can do. If you can't do that, day trips. If you can't do that, picnic, go to a park or do something like that. But I think getting out in nature, changing up your routine, is important for you, not only physically, but I also believe mentally it's very good for you as well. So I want you to enjoy the summer. I hope these tips definitely help you. And as always, the cornerstone of all this that brings it all together is having a healthy spine, making sure the nerve system is as strong as possible so you have a good quality of life. And the secret to life is consistency. You need to work out regularly. You need to eat good regularly. You need to take care of the spine regularly. Who would not want to have a healthy brain-body connection? Who would not want that? Anyone would want that. So that's what chiropractic is about. We want the best energy, flexibility. We want the strongest muscles possible, reflexes. We want on every level to operate at the highest level. We want a great ability to think, to focus, our breathing to be optimal, digestion to be optimal. We want to be the best versions of ourselves, and chiropractic is all about that. Chiropractic is so awesome. When you take care of that nerve system, you start to eat well, you start to sleep well, you start to move properly, you're active, great things can happen, and you can have that amazing quality of life. As always, I'll be here again with another video, but watch the videos, get involved. We have quite a few links for a bunch of lifestyle videos just talking about chiropractic, things you can do to improve your life. And as always, please, if you have any questions, please text or call us 905-896-3393. We're here for you. We are here to make your life better. 905-896-3393. We'd love to work with you to see what we can do to help. As always, God bless you, and I'll be here with another video. Thank you, Dr. Sandy, signing off.